going on? Gonna do a little video of the haul that we've made the past couple days. Make our way into the store. Wife just went to work. We got the puppies. Say hi, puppies. Say hi, Chow. What a pup, Chow. Alright, so we're gonna shoot the camera this way, this angle. I don't know. Got a comment from the beginning when I started this channel from a friend of mine. Said, hey, gotta roll your phone the other way. And I did the flea market video. I've been doing everything on the upright position on the phone. And Cody, subscriber Cody, said to, well, he didn't say to, he just said, yeah, what's up with all the videos? They're elongated and they're hard to, they're small. Why are your videos so small, he says. So we're gonna do the video in the long position today. I'm gonna go over the hauls that we made. Friday we stopped at a thrift store. Did okay, and then after work on Saturday we stopped at 2 estate sales, but only bought from one. And on the way home we stopped at a yard sale and got something, and then on Saturday we went to the flea market and spent some money there too. So everything I'm gonna show you was $100. Should do okay. I looked some stuff up last night after I made this video already, so bear with me. Should be a pro at making this one now. So I'll go over the stuff, give you the rundown. Just right here, this pile I listed last night. No buyers on anything last night, but it's listed at least. There's a couple $40 games in there. Michael Jackson. I think I listed that for $60. That's in mint condition. And this one I listed for $40. I listed this one right here for $50, though it only goes for like $8, but it's like sealed. I just figured I'd take a gamble and list it that way and see what happened. And then I had this for a while. I think yeah, that's someone else's stuff there, so I don't really care. I've had this for a while. These need to go on the shelf. This James Bond Archives book, it's got a cutout of the movie Dr. No, Dr. Number, Dr. No. This goes for, I don't know, it goes for quite a bit. I've seen it sell for like $300 a couple times through the years. I've been sitting on this one for like 2 or 3 years. I brought this to the flea market and tried to fire it off at like $40. No one, like I said, no one likes to flip stuff. They're so scared. I don't know. But I left a lot of leg room when I brought it. I brought it a couple times actually. Basically should do pretty well. This should sell. I got it listed for $189.99. $30, $20 ship. I did a $20 ship on that. So smashing into stuff. So yesterday, end of the day, I wanted to go back out. It was like I already went out. I came home. I was settled in, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go back out one more time and go hit this guy's sale. But I never made it. I made it to another guy's sale, and I got these off a friend of mine that was selling some stuff. Got him for $25. I'm gonna owe him 10 on these. I think I owe him 10. So next time I set up and he sees me, I told him I'd give him a $10 item for free. So it's 4 of those. It's a set. It's nice mushroom pattern, harvest, fall nesting bowls, Pyrex. No cracks, good shape. They're so heavy to ship. I don't know. I mean, these are like 30, not 30 pounds, but they're like 20 pounds, 25 pounds. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those. I think I'm going to keep them, but I know I can sell them later. They comp out at like 40 to 60. Their numbers 441, 442, 443, and 444. Pyrex. $25 we got for those, plus an O on the 10. So I mean, we know what our 10 will be, probably $1. So 26, $7, something like that. So now everything else we see here was 75. Must have some herb on me or something, because it reeks down here. It's not supposed to. So these would be our home run. Paid $5 for these combination fixed wrenches. Very clean set, complete. These were still there because of the brand Challenger. But a lot of people don't know that Challenger is like a subcontractor through Stanley, or Craftsman, you want to say. Stanley, Craftsman, it's all the same stuff, and high strength. It's a nice set. These comp out at 60 to 70. Seen them sell a couple days. Couple sales a day on these. Maybe like 1 or 2 sell every day. But these are the nice sets. These are the ones you want. These are like the automotive roll-up, because they have this hanger. These hangers. Those are like shop hangers. So a lot of the tools come in the size of this roll-up, and it hangs on like a binder that like the movie poster things, and you flip them and you flip them and you flip them at like I can't think of that store that you buy the movie posters at, but they got a rack, and these go on that kind of rack so you can find your tools easier. These don't go in your tool chest. You can roll them up like that too. So $5 on that. Well, it was 25 altogether for this Yamaha CDX 390. This record that's sealed. This machinist book. This camera. The Sony MVC FD85, and this brownie. This little brownie right here. All that was 25. Not bad. I mean, I knew what I was buying with these wrenches. That's the home run right there. 25 into a nice $60 item with four other items on the 5 other items on the back burner. That's good. It's a good way to be. If you could pick like that every time, you'd be doing great. It can go that way. You just got to be very selective. Electronics, you never know if they're going to work. That Yamaha worked, so we'll be able to get 20 for that. The machinist book, I looked that up. It's like a 15. That record sells for 10. This record sells for 10, sealed. That book, 13th edition, that sells for 10. This sells for 20 to 30, probably 30 with this box, if I can ship it out real cheap. It's got everything in there, the charger, paperwork, strap, disc drive, and then this brownie. We'll throw this brownie in like a lot, a camera lot, broken camera lot, or just parts, untested camera parts. We ran through this stuff the other day. We're sitting pretty good with some of this stuff. I think that one comped out at like 20. A couple of these comped out at like 10 or 20. This one comped out at 20, but it took that hit. It took a hit. It took a hit when I bought it. It took a hit in the video. It took a hit right now. And it took a hit off my hood of my car onto the ground. I had to like push the whole casing back together. But I got it back together, and we'll still sell it the same way that we were gonna, probably in like a huge lot. My video last night was a little bit more thorough of some of this stuff, but I'll try our best. Got this Canonette. I think 20 bucks this might go for. I saw a couple comps on it. It's not it's like a G2 model, I think. That's like 200. This is the step down from that. But still a nice camera. It looks nice on the shelf at least. We got this camcorder, so all these, we got this camera, that one, and this one for $8, and we got that for $8. This was at the flea market. It's a nice piece. This comps out at 30 with that box. It's seen itself at 20, but no box, so it sells consistent. I could clean it up a little bit on those lenses. Just buff it up a little, make it shine a little more. I don't think it has the manual. No manual, but the box, that's half the battle. That's a nice piece. That's a nice piece. Let me get this 135 Pony Kodak. It's not worth really anything. It's going to go in a lot. This case is worth more than the camera. Because it's a legit Kodak case. It's got like the maker's number on. So, got a nice embossed number for the case. Let me get this Freedom. This comps out at 10. It's got a little case that comes with it. Some paperwork. Nothing great. Got this truck. Got this truck for $1. It's a good one. Missing a wheel. One's off the rim, but I still think it's a nice shelf piece. I mean, I'll keep it. It's $1. Good one. So that guy sold me that for $1. He also sold me this for $1. So I'm like, he said 5, and I'm like, I don't really want it. And he's like, come on, you can't lose for 5, you know? And I'm like, well, yeah, I can. So I gotta test this and really clean it up, because I saw one sell the other day for 50 without this little road case. I mean, it's pretty cool. I think I can squeeze 30 out of this thing, but you know, you tote it around. And let's get this road case. So it's a GE 1974 tape recorder. I mean, that's early for tape, you know. We mainly bought it for this cord because this is a multi-use cord. A lot of GE stuff uses these cords. We got the square ends, and some got the round ends, and some got the dips. Some got a square and a round with a dip. There's all different variations of this kind of cord, so it's good to have in stock, even if this is where it sits with that listed on eBay, whatever. So I'll clean it up. I'll list it at $40 or something like that. Hopefully it works. It's untested. We could sell it for 10. Broken, probably. Get this nice cookie jar for $1. I got that last week for $1 at a yard sale with this that True Cooker, slow cooker. It's like $100 crock pot cooker. It's brand new. He never used it. He said he got it for somebody and they didn't want it, so I got it for like $5. $5 and $1. I got this shortcake, I think it is. I'm not sure. I don't know much about shortcake. I did buy a lot of it like 5 years ago. Ton of it, and did really well. I'm sure it's worth more now, but it's a good piece. Utah. It's a nice piece. Paid $5 for this Kobe. It's brand new, never used. This is not a refurb sticker. This is just their tape that they used at the factory, so that's good. 30 for that. And then 25, I think, for the rest of all this stuff. So we got, I'll go with the machine stuff. We got these rulers. This one should do like 5 or 10. That one's, maybe let's just toss that in. All these, like $10. Maybe 12. Got this nice knife. It's in good shape. Folds out all well. It's all sharp and it's a little rusty. Could use a cleaning. I got this Ace tap. It's probably $5 or $10 tap. Never used, no rust. Always got to look out for the chucks. I was looking last night at just some comps on these kind of chucks for these Jacobs. This isn't a good one, but you should see the comps on some of these. They're very expensive, these chucks. It could be like $100 for a used Jacobs chuck. Basically goes on the end of a machinist tool or some kind of drill or press. That one's pretty beat, a couple bucks. This is a huge Starrett tap. It's missing the bar that comes through. This is a 93C Starrett. It has some conditions, but they're Frankenstein conditions. So the guy probably lost the bar, and he still wanted to use the tap. So he welded that on. It's a pretty good weld. It's not the best weld, but it's definitely a strong weld. And then here's this piece. taps onto it. Some guys are just like ahead of their time, you know what I mean? Machinists really know how to make some real crazy stuff. DIY machinery is like, this is why I love looking through a machinist shop, because like this looks like junk to somebody, but this is like $20. Well, because it's Starrett, but yet still the craftsmanship within this Frankenstein tap is still pretty good quality. Interesting. Always look for the machinist sales. I do well with that stuff. You should too. It's a nice little piece of porcelain insulator. Nice for like some rope, making something. Box of tacks and upholstery nails. Never know when we're gonna be making something. Got this glove. These were $5 right here. All this pile. $5 for all that. So I think I can get $5 for this knife. Got the glove for the eBay. Adding it to the pile, and then 5 controllers. Adding it to the pile. A couple Sonys and Toshibas. Some manuals for those. It's always good. Building that pile, building that pile. Then we got this electric security engraver. So you use this to drill onto the tool, like your name on there or your initials. So when someone's using your tool, they don't steal it. It's got a number. I didn't check no comps on it, but it's like a Dremel before a Dremel. It's a pretty cool tool. Probably engrave like set of keys and stuff with those. We get this set of Skipper Mark 1s, Swift. Those should do 15 to 20. This Kenwood doesn't work. It could be fixed, but we're just going to junk it. A free cable. This AB switcher. That could comp out at like 10-15, you never know. The Canon P23 DHV with a roll. It works. I don't know. I could make a lot of those. I got like 5 of these right now. There's one over there. They're everywhere. This Gold Star, I saw this sell for 30 with ship. This is probably a really tough sale, but I find it really cool. It's like a travel radio, TV. It takes batteries, so you could mount like a Nintendo to this thing or something, and like take a Nintendo on the go. That's not bad. Bring that to the flea. Play some Mario. Let people test stuff on that. I don't know. It's kind of cool. We got the TDC 1500. It's nothing great, but when it turns on, it looks nice. Thinking $20 for that. And then I got this DirecTV. Now, on a normal day, I just throw this away. Since I don't throw anything away and I look everything up, I found it interesting. I mean, I just started getting into this kind of stuff. Like, I know good ones. When they're good, I buy them. But when they're cheap, I just buy them. Like, if they're like $1, I buy them. If they're like, if it looks good like that and it's $5 and I think it'll work, I'll buy it. Because I still think I can get 20 for it. CD, tape, Receivers are a little more. But this is nice for like a shop. Plug some speakers in, get the radio, AM, FM, what's going on. Again, with this DirecTV thing, check these out. These comp out like for some huge bucks, like 50 to like 100 sometimes. I don't know. I'm just saying, look into it a little bit. I think I covered. Look at this floppy disk thing. I don't know what the Dynex. Yeah, you know those. I don't know what we're doing there. It's new in the box, so. Yeah, so we got stuff listed. That's the haul. All that nice little mix of stuff there. And those jeans. 2 pairs of jeans, a pair of Levi's and a pair of Lucky Brands. All that stuff for 100. Not too bad. Again, like I said, the fixed wrenches. That's where the money is. So the fixed wrench and the Starret and maybe that DVD player that's brand new in the box. And then the rest is all profit. So I gotta sell 3 items and then grind the rest of the stuff. Should be a good time. That's why I like making bundles sometimes and like just make a huge lot. Be like, whatever happens, like, because I don't pay a lot, so it's easy to compound your mathematics a little bit easier if you pay really cheap. If you're cheap, then it's easy to do the math. So we'll be listing the rest of that stack over there. I was trying to get through it last night, but it was like 1 a.m, and the phone was about to die, and I couldn't get through it. And then I'm gonna try and do that today. Clean up all this stuff. Clean up some trash I got going on. Organize some of these clothes I got tossed around. And then try to test some more of this stuff on this rack. We've opened it up. I know some stuff works. But mainly want to get through some of these pedals. Like this one, I want to plug this in and test ride that for the fun of it. But so hit like, subscribe, tell me what you think. Tell me if you think I'm an idiot for buying any of this stuff. Let me know if you sold any of this stuff and you've done really well on it. I'd like to hear about that. And just tell me what you think. Love to hear some input. Thanks again, Cody, for your input on, I don't know, trying something different with the camera angle. So we'll see how this one looks. I don't go on YouTube desktop, so I never know what any of this stuff looks like. I do have a computer hooked up in my room. Should probably take a look at what it looks like. But have a good day. Keep picking. Peace.